Okay, so this is just a quick deck profile for GambitDuelist, and sorry if my dog makes any noise in the background. So this is the Alien Reptilian deck. It's not all that updated from last format, so yeah. But yeah, the basic build is this. So just in case you don't know what to do, I'll run through them real quick. Alien Warrior just puts 2/8 counters on the monster that kills him in battle. He's an 18 beater. You got 2 Alien Grade. This is a Decoichi, but it also puts an 8 counter on a face-up monster. So it's really needed in aliens because they're kind of slow. 1 Alien Overlord, he's really good. He can be special summoned by removing 2 8 counters from anywhere on the field. And once per turn, he can put an 8 counter on every face-up monster your opponent controls. So he's really good. I just run him in 1 because 2 gets a little bit clunky when you're trying to share with reptilians. 1 Alien Telepath, he's like a breaker, but he has to remove a counter. Got 3 Alien Ammonite. This card's really good. It brings back an alien from the grave, a 4-star, and he's a tuner, so he gets you out your 5-star Golgar. 1 Alien Kid. This guy has a good effect, but it can be kind of clashy. Basically, he puts an 8 counter on every monster that gets special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. So it's a good effect, but so yeah, that's it for the aliens. And I'm sure you know, but all the aliens have an ability where they take 300 attack and defense off the monster that they're battling for every 8 counter that monster has. So if the monster has 2 8 counters, they take off 600 attack when they're battling it. And if you have 2 aliens with that effect on the field, they stack. So you would take off like 1200 attack. So for reptilian side of things, you have 3 Reptilian Gardna. This guy's 2000 defense, so he's a really nice blocker. When he's destroyed, you add a reptilian monster from your deck to your hand. So he's really basic but really good. 3 Naga. She doesn't die in battle, and she reduces the monster that she battles attack down to 0. Her only drawback is during your end phase she switches to attack mode, and pretty much she always has to do that, but you'll probably get rid of her by then. 2 Voski. So this card is really good. So she can be special summoned by tributing monsters from the field with 0 attack. She has to tribute 2 monsters on the field. It can be from either side, and they have to have 0 attack. So she comes out, she's got 2600, and she can blow up a face-up monster once per turn. So she can take out a bunch of monsters in 1 turn. 26 is some good attack. She's also an 8-star if someone wanted to do like a trade-in Phenomenon version. It'd be pretty good. 1 Reptilian Viper. He's not that great. I'd rather just have Voski, but you know, he's in there because he's just an extra tuner, and he's kind of a cool card. He basically he steals a monster with 0 attack that your opponent controls, so that can be really good if it's like a 6-star synchro. 1 Sangan because he searches for your Ammonites and pretty much all your Reptilians other than Voski. 1 Chaos Sorcerer because there's a really good balance between light and dark here. The 1 Alien Kid, you have 2 Greys, Golgar is light, so you got it in there. 3 Code Ancient Runes. This card's pretty broken actually. It's like a perpetual monster reborn. Basically every time a face-up alien monster dies, this card gets an 8 counter on it, and once per turn you can remove 2 8 counters from anywhere on the field to bring back an alien. So with freaking Alien Warrior, he can always bring himself back. You just have to have Code Ancient Runes out and him. And every time he dies in battle, the monster that kills him gets 2 8 counters. You just remove them with Code A and bring them back. Also, Alien Overlord is really good because he litters the field with 8 counters. Swords is in here. Swords is a really good card, but it's a staple in this deck because Golgar's effect. You probably know all their effects and everything, so but whatever. 1 Smashing, 1 Allure. 1 for 1, it's most ideal just normal summon Ammonite, but this still works. It's pretty cool. This also gets you out of your Voskis and stuff. 1 Controller. There really should be like 3 Book of Moons in here, and 1 Duster. You know, this should be MST, and maybe there should be 2. I don't know, depending on how you want to run it. 1 is fine actually because of these cards. This card's like an Icarus attack for for reptiles. So this works really well with Code Ancient Runes because it actually destroys the monster instead of tributing it, and it works really well with where is he? Reptilian Gardener, because he gets his effect off. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. I usually don't run this card. It's just it's a very destruction heavy deck. 2 Planet Pollutant Virus. This card's really great. You just tribute an alien, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent has that don't have 8 counters. And then for the next 3 turns, every monster they summon gets another 8 counter. Torrential Tribute and Call the Haunted. And for the extra deck, you basically have, you can do whatever you want, but you basically have your 4 key cards. 1 Reptilian Hydra. I usually don't ever get this out. I don't know what Guy Knight's doing there. And you got 3 Golgar. Golgar is really cheesy. He's it's pretty easy to actually like get 3 of them out in 1 turn too. But yeah, basically he runs shenanigans with Code A and yeah, and with swords. I'm sure you know his effects, so whatever. It's too long to read, but yeah, that's the deck. It's not 100% updated because I've been like really busy with my other decks. But yeah, that was pretty much from last format with the slight changes. But yeah, that's the basic deck list. So tell me what you think. Peace.